Oh, oh, where are you going? Hey, listen, if I'm going to take the time to teach you how to do all this stuff, then you get your butt back out in that garage. And then you smash the subscribe and like button because I'm an awesome guy and I like to give free information. So you should do me a favor. But don't be walking away. We got things to learn today and to fix. So you better go grab your tools and get out in that garage right now. Right now. What are you waiting for? Go. Jeez. What is going on, guys? Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. These are things we have to say for the YouTube algorithm to help us out. So it seems like we're begging. It's not that we're begging. It's that if we want our videos to grow, then we have to assist the algorithm that YouTube has set down for us in the guidelines. So that's why we say these things. Not that we don't want your subscription. Of course we do. Help us grow. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to make these videos for people. And yeah, so, so a little love. I didn't have to make this video. Anyways, today I want to show you guys what happens when a automatic cam chain tensioner fails. I've pretty much troubleshot this power plant R6 motor on this FZ. I'm hearing a lot of chattering once the bike warms up and noise. And as much as everybody would like to be like, adjust your valves, put new shims in there, I'm pretty sure that this is actually a cam chain tensioner failure problem. This bike has 18,000 miles. That's the original part. I'm not going to do what everybody else attempts to do because that's so temporary. For anybody that readjusts an automatic cam chain tensioner, I'm just here to tell you now that is a waste of your time. It's just going to go right back to making the noise of whether it's a day later or a week later, you're just going to run right back into the same problem. You just need to get another tensioner. A lot of people switch over to manual. My buddy that owned this bike, he actually bought another cam chain tensioner, the OEM one, and so we're gonna replace that today. But I want to show you how you can tell if your cam chain tensioner is really your problem. So what we're gonna do is pull the timing cover off today, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like when we have a failed cam chain tensioner. If you would like to know or just get you started in the right direction, take a flathead or even a Phillips head, doesn't matter. Flathead probably projects sound better. Put it right on your cam chain tensioner like that while the bike is running, and put your ear right on the end of this, right in the hole of your ear, and push your head against it. Any sounds that are coming from this tensioner, you will hear. What you should hear is a nice whirring sound. We should hear a little bit of whirring, okay? If this thing's click, clack, and and you hear all that through this, well, guess what? Guess what? You probably can assume you have a failed tensioner or timing chain guide, something along those lines. If you think your sound is actually coming from up here, put this against the top of the valve head cover and put your ear against it in a few different locations. And if you hear some really loud smacking, cracking, or clacking up here, well, then you can pretty much assume that your shims need to be done, your valves need to be adjusted. But for today, I want to show you an actual correct way to see if your tensioner has failed, because this is pretty much going to instantly tell us if we have a cam chain tensioner failure or not, and that just requires removing the timing cover. So let me go ahead and grab my Allen wrenches. I'll tell you what it is. It looks like it's probably a 5. I will crack all these loose on camera, and we will go ahead and remove this timing cover, and we will instantly find out whether we have a cam chain tensioner failure or not. So let me go grab proper tools. Alrighty, guys, let's get back to this. So I was correct. It is an Allen 5. So we're just going to crack all these loose. I already did a couple just to be on the safe side. These were going to come off real easily. Luckily, I don't have to apply too much work towards getting these off. Be very, very, very careful when removing this cover, because you want to try to save the gasket that's underneath this if you can, because if you ruin the gasket, well, then guess what? You now have to not ride your bike at all, because you're going to need a gasket. This one has a little clip on it, so just make sure that this one goes back in properly with the clip once you put it back. There we go. So we're just going to set the clip one aside. We just know that's right below the wire. So just don't forget that, and you'll remember. It's that easy. That's all right. We'll just pull that. All right, gasket looks to be coming off in fairly good shape. Nice. I think I managed to save the gasket. All right. So, okay. Got a little material in there, nothing crazy. So, this one is definitely having an issue. And this whole top one is way too tight. This is all bound up, whereas this one has play in it, as you can see. This one is very tight. So that is a sure sign that our cam chain tensioner has failed. Yeah, that sucks. But that is an easy way to tell. There's slack on one side and not slack on the other at all. This one is so freaking tight, and this one has, I can barely push on this one. It has a lot of loose play in it. So that is a great sign. It's a great indicator. Both of these should have a minute amount of play in them, not too much, which clearly means that one side has failed and the other side is way too loose now, and this side is completely tight and locked up, and I can't do anything with it because it's over tight. So definite failure of cam chain tensioner, 100%. So I can go ahead and slap this back on. To do the cam chain tensioner, I can't slap this back on yet, because this bike specifically, what's going to happen is I have to put a zip tie in between both of these and lock them into place. So I have to put a zip tie around these and tighten them. That way the cam chain or the timing chain cannot move while I remove the tensioner from here, because we don't want to jump timing marks, and we certainly don't want to create a problem with one of these popping off. So our objective is to keep both of these tight. To do that, we just wrap a zip tie around them and crack them down until they're nice and tight. Then we remove our tensioner. That'll take all the pressure that's being applied to the chain and the guides off, and then we can go from there. So, yep, I hope that helps you guys understand. And a really bad one would be like super loose on one side and very tight on the other. Like you could just shift it around with a screwdriver and pop this whole thing forward. This one can only come forward a little bit, but yeah, this one's completely locked up. So there you go. That is it's definitely a sign of failure. So it's definitely a lot quieter after the new tensioner was put on. Sounds pretty normal now.